I think the main reason I've been able to do it is just obsessive focus on things that interest me. I went to pharmacy college, my parents were pharmacists, and I was lucky enough that La Trobe accepted me as a student. And La Trobe University had one of the first computers that you could interact with, and that was an astonishing thing and a captivating thing. I had an opportunity to learn skills that were valued and that I could use, and there weren't many other people that could do that. I'd finished my undergraduate course and I was working on a PhD and went on a scuba diving holiday with my parents, and my father had a stroke. And my life changed and world changed, and I needed to do something to be at home, and the thing I was good at was computers. Got a job in the computer industry, but basically a wine tasting changed all of that when I met my business partner, and we decided after a lot of debate that we'd try to build a software business. We called it Pro Medicus. He was a doctor in Coburg. I was a computer programmer in Glen Waverley, and we had 5 developers coding away. And I used to have to drive around every developer's house with a floppy disk to distribute the software because there was no internet. It's amazing how quickly things have changed. During the GFC, we were able to buy a company that specialised in manipulation of images and delivering those images to radiologists. Because we do that quickly and efficiently, those radiologists are able to either do more work in a day and therefore create more good, or in doing the work, not be exhausted. Basically, I get passionately focused on things. And so obviously Pro Medicus has been one of them, but I've always loved scuba diving and the marine world, and that was one of my passions. More recently, it's transformed into something called Yumba aquaculture, and we've gone on to make investments in oysters, mussels. In fact, Yumba's now Australia's largest shellfish aquaculture company. The productivity of aquaculture is just extraordinary. They're useful for building reefs. They're sort of like the lungs of the sea, so they're really, really fascinating creatures. Basically, my life has been all my business interests and activities. It's this sort of trail of following passions and meeting people. So started with wine, a wine tasting, the computers, learning to dive, eventually getting back into the wine industry, but assisted by general learnings in business and obviously assisted by the fact that Pro Medicus has been successful.